Hi, this is Tommy from the Flick Fanatics Companion. I've just seen a movie here that was. I waited many years to see this movie because well, first of all, I didn't find it, and then when internet come into the picture and all that, and things were easy to find, I kind of forgot about it. This is Bullet in the Head by Jan Vu. I've seen it now just recently, and the uh, I have some mixed feelings about it because in the early, say the first 45 minutes, maybe an hour, it's I think it's quite comedic. It's not very funny, but it has a comedic tone to it. Um, might be not, I would say not intentional, but I think it's intentional, but it's not that kind of laughing slapstick kind of movie, of course. It's very violent. It's not that violent in the beginning. It kind of builds relationship by three friends, and in the long run, we see how these friends kind of drift apart. They try to stay together for a long time, but they kind of drift apart in the end. After that, after this 45 minutes an hour, it started changing to something more serious, something more violent, something more bloody. And as this is a John Woo movie, uh, from it's a Hong Kong action movie, really, and I thought it was more action along the way than that it was. I didn't see that much comedy in advance. Um, the the second half, or the finishing time of this movie is much better than the opening, I think. Here we have the very violent John Woo style present, and I kind of like that. I like the blood splattering on the walls, and I like um, the that it lives up to its title. Bullet in the Head. That is a title that many movies cannot live up to such a title, and I think that this it has the um, it comes to a meaning in the end why it's called Bullet in the Head. Um, yeah, that's more or less it. I I didn't think this was as good in the beginning because it was too comedy movie, but in the end I found it rather enjoyable. So I might not recommend this to anyone that isn't into this comedy action Hong Kong flick ish thing. Now I say comedy, but comedy action, but it's not really like a Jackie Chan comedy action movie. It's more subtle than that. But it's too much comedy in the beginning for my taste, and I don't think that the actors are, in the beginning at least, not that into their parts. Of course, I realize that we need uh, this development of characters so we can enjoy the ending. But in the long run, this was not as good as I thought it was, and based on that, I will give this movie only 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10 for bullet in the head.